Hi, and welcome to my 30-minute balance and flexibility session. My name is June Khan, and I'm so thrilled to spend the next 30 minutes with you, moving with you in such a lovely fashion. So this routine today is going to allow us to move beautifully into a nice stretch and movement-oriented flow that will enable you to enhance your range of motion, allow you to feel more flexible and feel better at everything that you do. Simple today, all you're going to need is a ball, a squishy ball, here, that's it, as well as your sturdy armless chair. So, simple as that. Footwear is optional. In this particular session, you can wear footwear or socks. I'll leave that choice up to you. So let's get started by having a seat in your chair. Before we begin, glance around to make sure there's nothing in your way. Make sure you have some water handy. We'll take some breaks for that as well. Feel comfortable and relaxed, and let's get started. And happy. Always should be smiling because exercise makes you feel so good. So sitting towards the forward end of your chair with your feet on the ground about hip-width apart, whatever space is between your knees, try to match that space with your feet. We're going to begin with some breath. I call this 360 awareness, meaning we want to feel as if a good analogy would be blowing up a balloon. So that when we breathe in, just like you blow up a balloon, the torso will expand. Then as you exhale, it would be like letting the air out of a balloon. So rather than focusing on your shoulders as you're inhaling, focus more from the center of your body. So if you place your hands around your waistline and take a nice deep breath in, and then exhale, you start to feel that expansion and the reduction in diameter of your torso. Do that 2 more. Deep breath in. Exhale. 1 more time. Deep breath in. And exhale, and take your hands by your side. Start to roll your shoulders back, right and left. And left, I'm going slow first. We'll start to pick up our pace. We'll go left and right and left and right. 2 more. 1 more. Perfect. Now, this next move is a little bit of Tai Chi inspired. Take your right hand, thumb is up with the back of your hand moving towards the side. The other hand is up. Notice thumbs up. You just sweep the arms to the side. Let your body turn a little bit. Do the same thing. Thumb is up. Same thing on the other side. So notice my right elbow comes up. My left elbow is down. I'm just moving and letting my eyes follow the movement. So it's creating a little bit of eye tracking at the same time. Side to side. And side. This is beautiful. And side. And side. Now a little slower. Let's go slower. Move slow. Other way. 1 more time each way. Here we go. Slow. And last one here. Perfect. Relax your hands by your side. Roll your shoulders back. I'm going to step side to side. To the right first. Step side. Easy. Step side. But now, let's slow the movement down. Step, tap, more deliberate. Tap, step, tap. While we slow this down, let's change a little bit. Step. Now remember, keep your hands on the side of your chair if you need to, or hands can come out to add a little bit more balance challenge to this. Keep going. 4 and 3 and then 2. Then let's go back to the tap a little faster. Step and tap. Step, tap. 2 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Now cross. So we get a little bit of ankle mobility at the same time. 1 more here each way. And then come back to your center. Plant your feet on the ground. Scoot a little bit more forward. Reach your arms. Thumbs up. Back and forth. And back and forth. And back. You got it. Now this time they go to the side from here. Go to your side, reach out, pull in, reach out, pull in, reach out. Let's go forward and back. 2 times here. Forward and back. Now side and back. Roll the shoulders back. Roll. 2 more. Last one here. Beautiful. And now let's think about your feet. Focus on your heels. Let's lift them both up, push down, lift up, push down, lift up, push down, change. Now lift your toes. Let's go. Lift and lower and lift and lower and lift and lower. Now just your right heel. Lift it up. Right, then left, and right, and left, and right. Now this time, take your left toe up. Left, right, left, and right. 2 more. 1 more. Now let's rock through the foot. Toe, heel, and heel. 2 more. Get ready to do your right side next. Doesn't this feel good? So it starts to wake up those muscles in your feet. Did you know that there are 38 muscles in your feet? That's a lot of muscles, right? We don't realize that. Double heel lifts. 4. Last set here. 2. Nice. And 3. Get ready for the next segment, starting with a knee lift. So lift your knee up, abduct to the side, pull it back to your center, lower it back to the ground. Repeat the same thing again. Lift your knee up, take it out to the side, come back to center, lower it back down. Let's try your right leg this time. Sit nice and tall. Right knee, abduct to the side. Bring it back to the center, just giving us a little bit of hip mobility here. 1 more time slow. Right leg lifts up. Take it out to your side. Bring it back to your center. And then repeat a little faster. We ready? Knee comes up. Knee. Sit tall. Nice and tall. Avoid leaning back. Lift up. Take it side. 1 more each way. Here we go. Then we're going to move into a hip circle type movement. 1 more here. And we're going to start with your left leg. So we're going to lift the knee up and circle it out to the side. Then step the leg in. Then bring your right leg back, come back to center. Let's try that again. Take your left leg, lift it up, circle it over to your left, bring your right leg in, take your right leg back, bring it together. Let's try your right side now. Lift the knee up first, circle out, tap in, tap back, center, bring your right leg back. 1 more time on this side. Starts with that knee lift. Lift and circle, bring that left leg in. Bring it back. Let's repeat, but on the other side a little bit quicker. You ready? Lift, circle, in, back, and together. Same thing. Lift, circle. We're not on the beat here. We're just moving a little bit quicker. Let's do 1 more. Lift and circle. Bring your knee in. Come back to center. We have 1 more. Last one, lift. Back to center. Moving forward in your chair, hands on the outside edges of your chair, feet about hip width apart. Sit up as tall as you can and find those abdominal muscles by drawing your belly button in towards your spine. You don't want to round your spine under. You want to sit nice and tall. And from this position here, we're just going to do side bends. So keeping your right hip anchored, reach the left fingers towards the ground. 4 times on your left side here. Here's 2. And come up. 1 more. Now we can also take this hand to the temple, which gives us a little bit more intensity by bringing the hand up and release. Other side. 2 times. Down and up. Down and up. Get ready. Hand comes to your temple. Add a little bit more intensity. If this is uncomfortable, by all means, just leave the hand by your side. Great. Now, right leg goes to the side. Side. Hands come here. your hand, take your left hand under your right elbow, your right hand on top of the forearm, and we twist. Come back center and bring it together. Do the same thing to your left. We step left, we twist to the left. We bring it back to the center and we come back to center. You ready? Same thing a little faster. Step, twist, back and to center and step, twist, back, one more to your right, step, twist. As you twist, let your eyes follow. Step and twist. Now stay right here, release the arms and roll your shoulders back. We're going to take our right ear to your right shoulder. So we drop it down and lift it up. Same thing to your left side. Down. Perfect. Now let's go to the right side. Hold it here. Drop your chin and then roll back to the center and lift your eyes back to where you started. Head tilt left. Circle center. Lift up, eyes forward to your right. Lower down. Doesn't this feel good? And then center one more time. Head tilt to your left. Circle. Phew, come back center. Look up, roll your shoulders back. Nice job. And then from this next one, just turn side to side. Follow with your eyes. Let your eyes go right, back to center. One more time. Follow this with a little shoulder lift right here. Both shoulders lift. Stop for a moment. Pull your shoulder blades together. Reach the fingers down towards the ground and then release. And again, lift up, shoulder shrugs. Pull the shoulder blades together. Nice. Lower down. Perfect. We just warmed up the shoulders a little bit here. Now bend your left elbow. Bring it across your body. Right hand right above the elbow joint. Bring it across. Let your left hand rest on your shoulder. Then bring it across. Hold that position. Feel that stretch in the shoulder. Hold for a few seconds. Now, can we straighten that arm out? Nice straight arm. Palm is open. Take your right hand. Grab your wrist. Then pull it a little further across your body for a nice stretch. Be careful that the shoulder doesn't shrug up. Drop your shoulder down. There you go. And pull it in and hold. Nice. Now let's bend your elbow here. Take your right hand above the elbow joint and raise the elbow to stretch your tricep. Great. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we release this. Take your elbow, bend it, bring your right hand to your left shoulder. Above the elbow joint, you pull, but you're dropping the shoulder. That's why we were playing with the shrugs, to get ourselves to understand elevation and depression. And to pull it over, hold, you start to feel a mild stretch. But if now we take it to a longer lever, we take the other hand, make sure the thumb is up, both thumbs are up, right? Pull it across your body, dropping the right shoulder and pull it in, just hold it there. Find that nice mild stretch. And then what? We bend our elbow, remember? And then we bring the arm back to center, tap your shoulder with your right hand, then gently push the arm up to feel that stretch along the back side of your arm. Be careful that the shoulder doesn't shrug up. Drop your shoulder down and hold it there. Beautiful. Nice. Now release, take your right leg and reach it out to a diagonal. Great. And take your right hand to your head. Perfect. And from here, we're going to stretch to our side. Can you feel that nice stretch? You should feel it right down the side of your body and even through the front of that hip. Release. Give me one more stretch, just like that. Reach side. Doesn't it feel good? Make sure the shoulder is down. Perfect. And of course, we bring your leg back and we do the same thing here. Take your left leg out. Your left hand comes to your temple. You'll open up your chest and keep your shoulder down. Your right hand's by your side. We just bend sideways. You can also point that toe if you'd like. If you can go back and forth with that, you'll feel a nice little difference in the ankle joint. That's up to you. Whatever feels comfortable, and hold. So we're stretching the sides of our body here. And then we release that. And then bring your palms together. With your palms together, notice how my thumbs are together. Raise up to the palms are above your head, but your thumbs are at your forehead. Drop your shoulders, keep an open heart and chest open. Start to slide the thumbs down to your chin, breastbone. Continue down until you start to feel a stretch in your forearms. And then release and let the arms flow down. That's a stretch for your forearms, we don't often do. Now, palms up, lift the hands, come together. Thumbs come towards your breastbone. And down a little further so that you feel that stretch. I'm trying to maintain my hands closed. At the bottom, my hands are slightly open, but that's allowing this part of my arm to stretch. Reach up and then release. We have one more. Take it up. Hands come together. Press down. Remember, passing forehead, chin, breastbone, down, hold. Nice. Then release. Take your right hand. Reach it out to the side. Take your left hand, place it right at your shoulder, but think about your shoulder blade on your right side. I want you to pull that right arm back, pull, pull, pull. You're going to feel the shoulder blade on that right side moving towards the center of your body and just pull back. Find that nice stretch. You can lower the arm a little bit if it's too much. It doesn't have to be up high, because you still can feel that openness. In fact, when you lower the arm, sometimes you have an opportunity to have the ability to move the arm back a little forward, further. So stretch back and then release. Do the same thing on the other side. So palm is open. Reach the arm out to the side. Your right hand comes onto your shoulder, right? And then think about your shoulder blade on your left side. So you're pulling the shoulder blade back to open up the heart. And just hold, dropping your shoulder. If you need to drop the arm, feel free. Feel that nice stretch. Great. Now continuing, we were just warming that up so that what we're going to do is slide back a little bit in our chair, right? Now take your left and right hands, grab the back of the chair. Notice my thumbs are out to the side. Once I'm there and I have a good handle on the chair, then scoot yourself forward, pull those shoulder blades together and allow the palms to come forward as you open up your heart, glancing to where your ceiling meets the wall. Now be aware and be conscious of your abdominal muscles here. You want to feel those abdominal muscles stretching in this position while the back is extending. And just hold. This should feel so good. Take a rest, because sometimes that's difficult. In life, we tend to do everything in what we call our frontal plane and sagittal plane. Here, we're trying to open up and let everything stretch in the front of the body. So again, reach back with the hands, scoot yourself forward. Your thumbs are up. Pull your shoulder blades back. Look up and glance towards where the ceiling meets the wall. Pull the abdominal muscles in, but feel the shoulder blades behind you draw towards one another. It's almost like you have a walnut and it's between your shoulder blades and you're going to crack it. Perfect. And then we release. Hands on the side of your chair, still remaining in this nice lifted upright position. Take a deep breath. On your exhale, keep your heart open as you roll your tailbone beneath you. You feel a little bit of contraction in your abdominal muscles, and then sit right back up. So it's like I'm rolling back under my tailbone. I want you to exhale. Breathe out as you feel your tailbone roll under, and then inhale and lift. We have one more time. Roll. Yes, that looks great. And sit nice and tall. Heels of your hands on your chair. Now pull your shoulder blades back. Oh, my goodness. Feel how we already opened that up? And now it feels like we really can crack that walnut, right? Hold it up there. Beautiful. And then let it go. Time for a ball. So grab that squishy ball. That ball is going to go behind your back. And if you've taken some classes with me before, you know this is one of my favorite exercises. So we're going to do rib cage slides, but we're going to add something new to it. With your feet flat on the floor, just ribs go side and ribs go side. So I'm pushing my ribs. So I'm trying to keep from the waistline down fairly still. So just move the ball side to side. Great. And side to side. Beautiful. One more time. Now we're going to create a circle. Try to feel like you're creating a circle with your body. So I'm pushing my back into the ball. I'm moving to the side. I'm lifting my heart, going to my left side, pushing my back into the wall. So into the chair. Now reverse that. So push to your left side, right? Push back, move to your right side, lift, kind of making a circle with your body. Now, right now, you're feeling a little bit of movement in your torso, working the back and front muscles against one another. One more time. It's kind of like you're stirring a pot with your body. This should feel good. It's nice movement for those muscles along the sides of your body, those oblique muscles. You have external that are the large ones and internal that are the smaller ones that insert into your pelvis. So it's a really feel-good exercise to help open up that. Nice. Now take the ball from behind your back, scoot forward in your chair, keep your legs in a narrow position, place your ball right at your right side. Now sweep the ball up to your left side and look over your elbow on your right arm. That should be right in front of you. Now pull the arm across the other way. So now the left elbow is in front. Lower down to the side. Now as we're doing this, we're trying to keep the torso very still. So scoop the ball and arms over to your right side. Now slide over to your left side. Then come all the way back down to the right side. Ready? Keeping ourselves very still. Scoop all the way over to your left side. Right arm comes across your body. Now your left arm comes across your body. And then the ball comes back to your left side. One more time here. Reach across your body. Now go across to your left side. Great. Drop the ball down to your right hip. And now we take it to this side. The entire time we're doing this, you should be feeling some rotational patterns occurring around your torso. And the only thing that's really moving are your arms and your shoulders, right? So what's stabilizing you is your torso. And that is the muscles along the front of your body, the sides of your body, and your back muscles are stabilizing to help you remain stable throughout the movement pattern. It's a really wonderful core exercise. So the arms are moving, but yet the torso is really working from a core perspective. I hope you enjoyed that. It's one of my favorite exercises. Let's take a quick break here. Grab some water. So take a few sips. Oops, my bottle is not open, so I have to open mine up. Refreshing, isn't it? One more. So moving on. This next segment is going to take us into working and stretching the muscles of the lower body. We're going to begin with the calf muscle. The calf is the muscle that's behind the lower portion of your leg, and it's a muscle that sometimes we take for granted that it's the hamstring that's tight, when sometimes it's more often the calf muscle. So let's focus on that today. I want you to slide your left leg back so that the heel of your left foot is very close to your chair and you can put weight into it. So if you're here and you're on the ball of the foot, that's not going to stretch the calf. We need to push the heel down. Then we're going to take your right leg out just a little bit, just for support. Hands on the chair as we hinge forward and push down into the heel of that leg. Maybe even try to attempt to slide it back more. The closer you get that heel towards you, the more you press it to the ground, the better stretch you're going to get. And hold that. Nice. Nice stretch. I'm going to bring my hands to the front now and push down even further. You almost want to lift yourself up, but I want you to stay down. I want you to stay into that chair, firmly into your chair, just working through that stretch. Good. You're probably feeling your shin working. It should be, because you're stretching the opposing muscle group. Now take your left leg out. Probably felt that shin working, right? So now take that heel back. Same thing as you did on the other side. And the left leg is out this time. So now push that heel down. As you push that heel down and you bring it closer to you, make sure you're sitting on both hips and press into the floor to find that stretch in that calf as you're hinging forward. So you need to hinge to get to work against gravity. The torso is moving forward to work against gravity to allow you to stretch that muscle a little bit more. Holding on to that. Good. Now, separating both feet, widen your stance. And in this position, we want to be a little bit more forward on your chair. So slide yourself forward. Left elbow, right elbow. So we're hinged, but we're resting, but we're pushing away from the ground by pressing our lower portion of our forearms into our legs. So I'm going to push, hold, and then I'm going to open up my legs by allowing my arms to open and lift my heart. So as my heart lifts, my back muscles are working, my abdominal muscles are working while I'm stretching my inner thighs. Now the width is up to you, whatever feels comfortable. Some of you may be able to go further. Some of you may be even more narrower. That is individual. So no worries about where you are. Do what works best for you. Come back. Woo! Beautiful. Now this time, take your right hand on to your leg, right? And let's just take a twist. Grab the chair behind you and pull, or maybe even take the hand to your shoulder to find that. You're also going to feel that stretch here. We're going to do the same thing here. Ready? Twist. Take the hand either to the forehead and turn your body and press open that thigh so we're getting both inner thigh and a little bit of a twist, or grab the back of your chair and hold on, because that might make you feel a little bit more secure. And if that does, feel free to do that. Great. Now, bringing your feet together, we're going to move into our sit to stand option. So if you want to stay in your chair, feel free. We're going to get into some hip extension. So if you're going to be remaining in your chair, I want you to extend one leg back, slide yourself back about an inch, not much further than that, and just lift up and lean back so you feel a little bit of a stretch here in your hip. Or you can lift into a bridge to stretch your hips. So that is your option, either here or this leg, right? If you choose to sit in your chair. But first, together as a group, let's all together do some seat lifts. So hinge forward in your chair. Breathe in as you exhale, lift, hold. If you're going to remain seated, take a seat. Then the rest of us will stand up. If you're in your seat, extend one leg out and lean back slightly as I demonstrated, or do a bridge by lifting your hips up. Those of you that are standing, we're getting that nice length. Maybe take your hands to your shoulders. Maybe take your hands by your side, but I want you to feel the openness. In fact, contract your gluteus maximus. Squeeze your glutes. You're going to feel a nice stretch here. Perfect. Nice. Now, with your hands together, prayer position, whether you're seated or standing, take a twist to your right side and hold it. Look over your right shoulder. Come back to your center and do the same thing on the other side. Twist. So we're holding the stretch this time. This time, seated or standing, hands come to your temple, drop your shoulders, your feet face forward, going to turn to the side and twist. Come back to center and do the same thing. Slowly hold, 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 hold. Now, if you're standing, I bet you're noticing as you go from side to side that when you twist, notice how the arch of your right foot comes up when you turn right. And then when you turn to your left, the left arch of your foot comes up. That's very natural. When we come back to center, make sure the weight is evenly distributed in all four corners of your feet, whether you're sitting or whether you're standing. Right? Perfect. So take a deep breath in. Exhale. Glance back. Come into your seat hold. Find your chair. Together, we're all going to do a bridge. So we're going to separate your feet. Slide your hands back. Push your hips forward so you squeeze those glutes and find some nice hip extension, and straighten your arms, pushing your hips towards the ceiling, dropping your shoulders, and then bringing it all the way back down. Nice. Roll the shoulders back. Doesn't that feel good? Whew. Great job. Really great job. Take a quick sip of your water. And if you can recall what we did in the warm-up, take some deep breaths here. Nice deep breath in. And then exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. Remember that Tai Chi inspiration we did? Palm up. Ready? We float the arms this way. And then we float the arms this way. Let your body turn with it. Thumbs stay up. And you're moving gently. Just flowing. And eyes always follow your hands. So take that eye tracking very seriously. Maybe each time you turn, you go a little bit further to get a little bit more range of motion, whatever works for you. Let's do one more to the right and one more to the left. Great. Coming back to the center, feet together, hands on your chair. Get ready, Step to the right and tap. Step to the right and tap. Great. Awesome. Now in this next one, we'll come back to the center, reach the arms forward and pull them back. Palms face one another. Let's change the palms to face up. Great. This time, reach up with the palms. Let the hands turn in and then reach up. Hands turn in one more time. Reach and in. Last one. Great. And then take a deep breath. Exhale, lift your left shoulder and then reach the left arm out to the side. Do that again. This time when the left arm returns, circle the shoulder back. And let's do the same thing on the right side. Reach the right arm, your right shoulder comes up. Lift out again. We have one more. When we come back in, we circle the right arm back. And then just let your feet move in and out. And lift up and down. In and out. And up and down. In and out. And up and down. Doesn't that feel good? Let's drop your ear, left ear to left shoulder, and drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Take a deep breath in. Let your hands come to your heart center. Close your eyes for a moment. Focus on your breath. Inhale and exhale. One more. Open your eyes, and there you have it. I hope you feel as good as I do, that your muscles feel a little bit looser. You feel a little bit more stretched and more mobile, because that was the intention for today's session, to make you feel more mobile so that you can do everything so much more freely throughout your daily routine. Thank you so much for joining me. It's a pleasure moving with you. Take the time to practice some of these movements on your own when you have a chance to make you feel good every single day. I look forward to our next session together. Have a lovely day. Take care.